Good morning. June 10th, 2019. A jury in Lorain County last week awarded Gibson's Bakery an $11 million settlement from Oberlin College because of student protests that ensued there after 3 black students tried to steal wine from Gibson's Bakery. And the bakery was accused of racism by students in a Black Lives Matter group at Oberlin College. Once again, we see Black Lives Matter, the supposed oppressees becoming the oppressors, if you will. What happened was, let's go back, because that settlement of 11 million could triple this week. I think on Tuesday it is. Tomorrow it goes back for damages to civil court. And what happened was the day after Donald Trump was elected in 2016, I know a lot of you've heard about this and been following it. The day after Trump was elected, 3 black students who were all under the age of 21, so they're considered underage in that sense, from Oberlin College, these 3 students went into Gibson's Bakery, a bakery that's been in ELYRIA since 1885, and family, 6 generations of family. And these 3 students went in to Gibson's Bakery and tried to steal 2 bottles of wine. And the clerk saw them and stopped them, and a fight ensued. And when the police arrived, the 3 students were beating up the clerk. And the students were arrested and taken away. Later, these students would plead guilty to trying to steal the wine and everything else they did, the assault, all of it. And in the meantime, though, connections at Oberlin College's Black Lives Matter group were able to get a protest going the day after the students were arrested, complete with a couple hundred people and some serious inflammatory language. There was a couple professors behind this. One was a vice president of student affairs. Nonetheless, these protests went on for so long that people in ELYRIA came together and went in and bought the bakery's products up because there was basically an embargo, a boycott of their products by the college. Actually, the college bought baked goods from them too, and it suspended that as well. So basically what happened was these students with Black Lives Matters at Oberlin College led protests against an innocent bakery with claims of racism that were not real. And a movement followed with bullhorns and all of it, even professors on the streets. It's amazing to me. Once again, we have reactionaries with no thinking and a level of ignorance that's mind-boggling for anyone who does think. You have to know the facts in a case for sure before you try to do anything about it. But what we see here is the oppressed people of Black Lives Matter becoming the oppressors. And in this sense, it's the worst case of political identity because, and a lack of it, because Trump got elected and these students got angry and the protests ensued. And it really harmed the bakery's business and created a huge struggle. And how it happens in this case, the term is racial prism. Once some event like this happens, if the wrong people get involved and aren't thinking clearly, objectively, above the fray, which happens all the time just by accident, everything gets typed in racially. So suddenly, Gibson's Bakery was racist, even though it wasn't. Thankfully, the jury in Lorain County prevailed. And so did justice. I think this gets right back to the idea of hatred and emotion over logic, as usual. I know I saw this case occur. I knew what was going to happen. I had no idea it would be an $11 million penalty for Oberlin College. It could be over $30 million by this time. Well, tomorrow or Wednesday, the court case is tomorrow. So by this time Wednesday, it could be $30 million. And Oberlin College, it should be noted, is one of the most expensive colleges in the United States, if not on earth. And yeah, so it's an amazing story of wealth and oppression and Black Lives Matter. And it harkens back to the riots in Ferguson, Missouri, years back, and how Black Lives Matter got started. And the reality is the group's radical. It's no different than Antifa or the KKK or neo-Nazis or any of the other racial hatred groups. And it's good to see a jury in America, let alone in Ohio, stand up and do the right thing when people who've done nothing wrong but protect their business from someone trying to rob it are called racist, and their business, plummets and almost leads to its ruination. Thank God for the public who stood up and helped the bakery, who remembered them, and thank God for the jury in Lorain County. Crazy as it goes, guys. I hope you have a good week. It's only Monday, and it's raining. Yeah, right, Peace out, y'all. Take care.